Hey, yo, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Coming at you live from Midtown Coffee, Quincy, California. It is Wednesday, the 19th of November, 2025. It's about 8:30 right now. I am a little bit out of sorts right now. And I can't really put my finger on it. I did get a little bit sick overnight. And this morning I had to rush off to a bathroom. I ate something bad. I think it was all the half and half, which is great. It's pure calories, it's pure energy, but it's a lot of cream, a lot of fat. So I know of a guy has a YouTube channel who he's like a mobile shepherd or something, he has a little cart and a couple goats, and like he'll go into an area and the goats will eat the brush, and he'll work on and he'll milk the goats for his food, and he lives mostly off that milk or something. It's like, I watch this channel, and it's something like he says all you really need is 2,500 calories a day. It doesn't really matter how it comes. It's kind of true. That's kind of true. But he's obviously adapted to that diet. And now, while I like cream and all that, I'm probably not adapted to that diet as well. And I always laugh about this, that, the land, promised land is described as a land flowing with milk and honey. And that's really not much use to vegans or babies. So I think that's for men, men and women who, how is that possible? Are we getting a notification? Oh, the Starlink over there. Get a notification. A good one. Very one that makes me smile greatly. I kind of met somebody. Anyway, too many details. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You see me smiling? I'm smiling. I've been alone long enough, I really believe that I've been alone long enough. I've done the work, and I'm ready for companionship and to be someone's partner in this life, and just enjoy each other's company and continue on this path with a helper and a partner. Would be really nice. Whew, interesting development there. Try to keep the camera steady while I'm all excited. It's chilly today, overcast, but not raining. We got rain/snow coming overnight. So last night I slept straight up out in the open. I mean, on a tarp, but had nothing over me. I should have grabbed my jacket. We are all both sinners and saints. That's the church marquee says we are all both sinners and saints. I keep thinking about going to this church. It's Our Savior Lutheran Church, and I'm kind of Lutheran. Grew up Wesleyan, which is a branch of Presbyterian. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know how all those things work. Baptized Presbyterian. My grandmother was very involved in the Presbyterian Church. First Pres in downtown San Diego, which is interesting because that was the church that was associated with the rescue mission when I was staying there in San Diego. So it seems that everywhere I go, the Presbyterian churches are the most helpful to me. Albuquerque, I went to several times. I was homeless for 11 weeks over the winter, and numerous times I had to go into the hospital for exposure and for different sicknesses and stuff. I went 8 times, and it was a Presbyterian church hospital, and they helped me out. So, just nearly freezing to death out there in Albuquerque way. It is quirky in Albuquerque. Yeah, COVID winter, homeless in Albuquerque, hanging out with the Navajo. Interesting times. So, I forget. You obviously, if you're just watching this channel the first time, whatever, I like how the hat matches the shirt. You don't know these things about my past that the experiences I've had and the people I've interacted with and the wild times I've had in my life, lessons I've learned. Like I was talking to my own son didn't even know I was married again, 15 years ago. 16 now. Oh, it would have been my 16th anniversary last week. Forgot. November 13th. So these experiences I've had over the years have made me this person. I'm not just like, I know I deal with bipolar and autism, and I have anger issues and stuff, but I'm like very, very, very deliberate and focused in my life and going where I'm going, knowing what I'm doing, and being very conscious of my role and my impact and the power of my words. But hence this channel. That's what I'm doing. What was the subject I wanted to touch on today? I'm thankful that I've discovered the third coffee shop in town that I've navigated to. I started off with the co-op had $1.75 12-ounce coffee, right? With one refill. No refills, but it was $1.75, and that was enough. When they asked me to not, loud music, 8:30 in the morning. Cool. They asked me not to come back because I didn't mouth off, but told the officers how I felt when they came and confronted me there to write me 4 citations for living in the woods. 4 different citations. One for pulling a log across the road, which was like a 20-pound log. $400 ticket. He said, well, I don't want to get into that. Jesus, it's incredible. Anyway, so I went from there I found the coffee house. Because just in the morning when you're just waking up, and I know you all enjoy your cup of coffee at home, right? Typically. That's what I did when I had my RV. It's really the only thing that a lot of days I'd wake up for when I wasn't working. Kind of set the day off, that I can get the pot of coffee going, have my creamer, and maybe some hash browns or something, and some granola, that kind of thing. So now I found in my third place, Midtown Coffee, and here's what I want to talk about. They're not so like hovering over their clientele to keep it moving kind of thing. Like I've been confronted at the coffee house now 3 times by the owner, and oh my goodness, more messages. I guess I'm at the library Wi-Fi now. Okay, it's not even 9 o'clock. Why don't you sweep your walk, library? Yeah. So what was I gonna say? Midtown Coffee. There's more space in there. There's more areas to sit and like little nooks. It's a bigger space. I know that the coffee house is a very small space, and with that business model, I mean, really, she can only fit like 12 people in there. And then when you go in, it is 12 people in there, it's cramped and a little bit uncomfortable. I've been there before. Like the first time I went there, it was like, it's uncomfortable. It's too crowded in here, too cramped. And so she came and she's talked to me 3 times now about how I leave my backpack behind if I take a walk. Here, like for an example, right now, my stuff is charging at Midtown Coffee. My charging box and my backpack sitting there, and my coffee is, cooling down, getting ready to have my second cup today. And no one's going to bother me. No one's going to hover over me and confront me when I come back. So, you can't leave your stuff around because there's space. We need a space like this. I don't like idling cars. I'm walking this way. The guy starts his truck, and he's now sitting there. I'm waiting for him to leave before I walk by, because now it's awkward. Is it you or is it me? Or did you just make it awkward? Yeah, I just made it awkward. Damn. I don't understand idling, why you would idle your vehicle that burns gas for no reason. I don't understand that. In Sweden, I think I talked about this before. In Sweden, if you're more than 2 cars, you're further than 2 cars back from the stoplight, at a stoplight, you have to turn your car off. That's the law. I don't know about that. Now it's all weird. Anyways, here I am, Quincy, California. It's Wednesday morning. Oh, today I'm working. I'm going to do the backyard for the lady from church, Michelle, who gave me work yesterday. I did the front yard. It came out great. A little over 2 hours work. I got a new jacket. I got $40 cash, a new jacket, and a portable heater for a little over 2 hours work, which is awesome. Why would you sit and idle your vehicle? I don't understand. Anyways, I'm gonna keep walking. So okay. Let me describe something. I feel everything, right? Truly feel everything, empathic, and I feel that, like the barrier when she started the truck and sat there. The barrier of like, don't cross this barrier. I don't like that, but I feel it. So the unintended impact and consequences of your actions towards others just by existing in public. It's a courthouse, and of course they had the sheriffs here to brought people from the jail for their arraignment here at the courthouse. I've been in those vehicles many times. Smith County Sheriff. I think 11 times or something I've been in jail here. So, yeah, it's actually like kind of painful to feel everything all the time. I wish I could just turn that off, but I can't. I told the elephants to forget it, but they can't. That kind of thing. Yeah, I'm just kind of rambling. It's 12 minutes in. It's kind of a good thing that I can just walk around and ramble, and without a specific subject or an immediate trauma I'm going through. Although, maybe I've just sublimated all that, because I do have an immediate trauma of, I gotta find shelter tonight. I have ideas. More notifications. I have ideas, but no definites. This is where I want to build the fire pit, here in Quincy. Start with this piece of wood. Ooh. Looks like I already have some stones here. That'd be appropriate. I think that's appropriate. Fire situation. Since this was pizza factory and it burned down, so kind of reclaim the space. Give a little respect. Even the Greeks had a statue to the unknown god on Mars Hill. So leave some space for what you can't quite explain. In your towns. So yeah, I head back to my coffee. Just wanted to get a little blurb out there this morning and walk around. I'm feeling good. I'm better now that I'm walking a little bit. Woke up a little sick. Stomach issues. I'm like getting super strong. Muscles are coming and all that. And I could work with that all winter and just become like a bodybuilder or something. I don't know. Seems to be like a way in this culture to get respect is to have like physicality or something, or like everyone respects an athlete, right? I feel like it. All right. So, dude, calm down. This is Quincy. I don't understand this. You're in Quincy and you're rushing around. Years ago, 20-some years ago, there was a lady who drove an old Nissan pickup, and she had lived in Hawaii for a long time, and the bumper sticker was, "Slow down, this ain't the mainland." And I always thought that was kind of funny. That fits Quincy. So, this is going to be like an almost 20-minute video. I'll stop when I get back to the coffee house, and a 20-minute walk after I've had some granola and some coffee and had my morning whatever. It's a good way to get a little blood flow going. My knees are sore for some reason. That's rare. I don't have a lot of niggles like that. And here we go with the noise. I'm pretty like on top of my physicality and very strong. But okay, maybe it could be that I ran straight up the mountain, like up the cliff and back down yesterday. It was fun. I love these shoes. So I'm not sure how long I can continue this lifestyle, especially with weather coming. I'm not sure. Everyone keeps telling me, why don't you go to the crisis center and see what they can do? Well, I did Monday. And you know what they did? They said, are you a Plymouth County resident? Can you prove it? And we'll make an appointment for 3 weeks out. I'm like, there's a lot of people ahead of you. I'm like, well, what am I going to do for these 3 weeks? You're the crisis center. No answer. So, you see the mountains. You see the ominous, it is quite ominous. I love the view. I love right here. I love this view. Coming up. That's the old schoolhouse, Methodist church with the steeple, with the backdrop of a hazy, foggy, foreboding, and foreboding, that's the right word, ominous vibe of the woods. The La Sierra, Plymouth County. So, I just can't with the cars. I just can't. I literally cannot. Alright. This was never the case. This is a recent development. And as mentioned before, I would not have moved here if this were the case in 1993. I understand, it's a state highway. So, yeah, something's got to give in my living situation, and hopefully it will. I have ideas. I have to make those ideas manifest. Today I'll be busy working to make a few bucks, so I'm down to like $2, and hopefully that'll give me a little breathing room for the week. So we got weather coming. And hopefully it'll allow me to make the rounds in town and purchase my welcome in different venues. Like right now, here my stuff's inside, it's warm, and my stuff's charging, and my coffee's sitting there waiting for me. And here are almost 18 minutes, so that's a good little stroll or jaunt or meander through town, and I'm gonna call it good there. I've never yet actually eaten at this pizza place. It seems too expensive. Slice, baby. Oh, I like it. That's pretty good. That's enough for this morning. I got to get to East Quincy and get to work here in about an hour. And I'm happy that my stomach is settled. Got some energy, got some coffee. Life's beautiful. A little out of sorts, but it's coming back around. It's coming back around again. This is for the people of the sun. God bless America, y'all. Over and out.